Alright folks, welcome to another Millet League. This league has been performing really well for me. Just played it in Prolim. You can check that out on YouTube. Played some pretty good matches in there. Taking a trip to Flavortown, hell yeah. Chicken wrap with pesto vinaigrette. It says heat and serve, but even without heating, it's pretty damn good. This is the list right here. Also, this list is kind of perfect. If I were to make any changes, like if somebody said like, yeah, make any changes to this list, I'm like, I don't even know what I would do. Like if you wanted to cut the steerings, that's a thing that you could do. I've seen people cutting the ancient steerings and just adding more lands, which is fine. Like there's definitely like a way that you can go about it. But like I have steered for Karn and steered for Amulet just so many times. I've also whiffed on steerings, right? But switches no forest to a forest. No. Will says, get me on Titan Talk. And I'm like, it depends on what deck I'm about to see you play right here. This is awkward, he says. Yep. That's what I thought. This hand is not very good. This hand is also not very good, but also a lot better. I guess I'm keeping this hand. Just what I mean, this second Dryad. It's a pretty solid drop. Misty Rainforest is the weapon of choice. Oh, mountain? Do you want to counter this? Womp womp. Well, this is awkward. At least next turn I can, like, steerings, and if I find an amulet, I can play the amulet. So if I draw a Titan off the top, I can just play. Ugh. That's the last thing I want to see. Oh. That's a problem. Yeah, this matchup is just absolutely miserable for us. This matchup is so fucking bad for us. It's not even funny. Untap land, and we have a shot. Untap land, and we have a shot if Will doesn't have a remand. He's down to 3 cards in hand. Oh. That's probably bad for me too. Ugh. I think I have to luck sack here. I think that we're far behind enough where I have to luck sack, because even if I go Gracer, land plus bounce, we don't get to steerings this turn, and I would get to Karn on the following turn, and I still cannot get value from neither this Valakut if I were the Dryad route, nor from this Karn if I went the Engineered Explosive to clear the board route. So I think that we have to luck sack, and we have to find exactly an amulet. Sweet. Okay, so now we have a shot. Now we have an actual shot. Now next turn we can Karn minus for EE and blow up my opponent's board. This is again if Will has nothing. Like absolutely nothing. Zero. This is he has 0 cards that do anything in his hand. 0 of them. 0. No cards, Will. You got nothing. You got nothing on me. You got no. Oh, we lose. Okay. Still not sure what we're facing here, because it could be the Electro Balance deck, which is 0% for us to win, or it could be the Electro End deck, which is a bad matchup, but it's a lot more manageable. Both of them are really bad matchups, but like one of them is a lot more winnable than the other. With some tight play and some luck involved maybe as well. With the combination of tight play and being a luck suck, you can also win this matchup. I don't think this hand is very good, but most of our hands are not very good. Amulet allows me to get lucky, which is kind of what I need here. We can't beat Force of Negation, realistically speaking. Okay, so it is the Living End version, which again, it's significantly better for us. Pitching, Wind Color, Avon. It's kind of hot, honestly. Please moon me, Will. Please moon me. Slam that Blood Moon. You got me. You got me. I can't beat a Blood Moon. So good. So good against the Amulet deck. Can't even beat it. They didn't slam the Blood Moon. Chat, they didn't play the Blood Moon. Chat, they didn't play the Blood Moon. Why is that deck bad? Why is that deck back? I mean, I wonder. Just draw all of the basics. All of them. Step number 1, make sure we are not just straight up dead. Oh man, we are straight up dead. I mean, it's 2 dudes. This goes here, we go to 12. Next turn we take 9. So I guess if we top deck a Titan. Yeah, I mean they didn't have a counter magic that turn. Unless they're saving a Gusto. Things are not looking good though. I guess I could draw, oddly enough, I could draw Radiant Fountain. If I draw Radiant Fountain, and assuming Will has absolutely nothing, right? I have Karn, then I can minus for Worm. And if I find exactly Radiant Fountain, I don't die to this guy in the air, so I can gain 6 from the Worm. And maybe do something. Oh. Oh. Don't have anything, Will. We've stated this already. We stated this already. Come on. You can't have anything, okay? He has something. Like, what the fuck is this? I guess it's not that bad. How am I drawing fountain from the side? Did I cut the fountain? Oh, I cut the fountain. Whoops. Karn time. Yes. Karn for Worm. Pass the turn. Can we actually come back here? If his hand is a bunch of nonsense. We might just be able to win here. Windcaller Raven gives the dude that I was not gonna block anyway cycling. Seems acceptable. Cavernous Souls off the top would be nice. Can we Cavernous Souls, please? Please and thank you. This plays around Gust at least, right? Right? Plays around Gust. What do you got, Will? You got nothing, Will. You got nothing. Nice. 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 Very, very nice. He says I have to handicap myself from time to time. I fucking hate Will. I might hate him, obviously. I mean that I love the guy. God damn it. That's hilarious. So we're 1 mana short of being able to, if we find a bounce, transmute Worm to make uncounterable Worm. Ah, he seems to be tapping out. Blood Moon! We already stated that I can't beat that one. Will, what are you doing? Literally just told you that I can't beat that one. Why would you play it? So he has to set up a scenario where he has double Living End plus double... I actually gonna attack with both because I want this Dryad to die. Because now, if he Living Ends, I get back a Dryad. So, and it's layered on top of the Blood Moon, which is better for me. So they have a chump block next turn. They can't play any of their... Oh, never mind. They can play their double colored dudes now. That's an ass Foretold. That's an ass Foretold. He's a clever lad. Clever lad has been called. A clever mate. A crumbling vestige. Call an ambulance, but not for me. Yeah, that's such a great meme. I guess then he can have another rhino. That could be a problem. If he does have another footfalls, there are some folk that might find that mildly troublesome. Death touch, dude. Get in there. Got him. Force of Vigor is a fine draw. Actually, Force of Vigor would be kind of nutty here. Take care of the moon and the Foretold. Would be pretty sick. Pretty slick. Pretty slick. So Force is gas, as we have established. What is this? Waker of the Waves. Damn. They're 1 minute off of actually casting this guy, which is pretty funny. Or 5 turns. Either or, however you want to look at it. Oh no, another blue source. Force. Second amulet, let's go. It's looking great. Don't have rhinos. No rhinos. Okay. Okay, we play on. Prime time would be great. Karn would be great. How about Castle Garenbrig? As Foretold is starting to get scary, now they can almost hardcast their dudes. Titan, thank you. Fetch to thin. Hashtag fetch to thin. Let's get a Field of the Dead and a Stronghold. He says MTG is fun. I'm like, big time. Big time, prime time. Leaving End. Got him. Force of Negation, their own Leaving End. Brutal. Let's go, Colossal Dreadmaw. I mean, we have an emote for this specific situation, right? Let's go, Maw. Let's go, Maw. Yeah, I'll submit the same. This hand slaps. So this is a turn 2 Karn hand. He forces. Okay. Oh, that's enforce. He forces. Pitching Curator of Mysteries. Play this guy. Remanded. Remanded. I guess I play around. Yeah, we play around Blood Moon here. This is a play around Blood Moon stream, I think. Explore. Can we find a 4? I can't even finish my sentences, chat, and the card that I want to find just naturally teleports to the top of my deck. I kind of can't help it. Okay, step number 1. Don't lose the game. We kind of have them locked a little bit over there, huh? Explore. Remand. Yeah, I actually think that we're not supposed to do anything here. We're just supposed to Blood Moon them. I just told him Blood Moon you. Is this good content, chat? I feel like this is good content. Am I wrong in assuming that this is good content? Look at him carry on like a true Brit. True, true, true. Yeah, you killed my Karn. Leaving End. They get Striped River Winder. So we do this and now they're leaving End suck. One, two, three, four. Play my Karn. I guess I want to just coding your land. I assume that without lands he can't win, right? And after we cut them off of blue sources, we're gonna blow up the moon. Steerings, find another Karn. That's actually a good one to have here. Because whenever we do blow up the blood moon, we get to take Will out of his misery much quicker. You gotta land. No more. What are you talking about, basic swamps? You talking about Amulet? Yeah, Amulet has been a staple for a really long time. I guess that we can do this now. I allow him to gust though, so I think I'm just gonna play primetime. Just gonna play primetime and do the thing. Technically, he could have monkeys in hand. Gus with red. Yeah, I literally said I can force his moon. Like whenever I force his moon, they have blue mana again. That's the point. Like that's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. He says, "Lol, I'm in danger." Oh man. We have many emotes for this kind of situation. This one also applies. This one sort of applies. All right, what do we got here? Playing against Nobody Knows I'm a Dog. My opponent says they're a big fan. Thank you. Yorion the Sky Nomad has been revealed. Okay. Okay. You don't see this guy around very often, so I like it. When you get moon but still show them you're a giant. I feel like there's a joke there. I feel like there's an incipient joke trying to come out of that sentence. I guess technically I could draw an amulet. Cavern of Souls. So that's going to give us a lot of information about what this means. Human. Alright, I have no idea what my opponent's doing. No idea whatsoever. But I guess I'm going to be playing around Blood Moon. Around Magus of the Moon, I mean. Because this seems like the kind of deck that might have Magus of the Moon for you to court for or something silly like that. Remember when Yorion was the hot 6 months ago? We tried Yorion Amulet. I think I tried one league with Yorion Amulet and I'm like, this sucks. I don't want to do this ever again. And I never tried it again. And I think that was the correct play. Okay, sweet. Yorion humans is what we're facing here, folks. Opponent says I was hoping that was a pact. Sorry, opponent, it's not. So we can't haste here, so we're just gonna do the only reasonable thing to do, which is to just make a shit ton of zombies. Oh, I bounced the wrong one. I wanted to bounce this one. Whoops. Never mind. Don't think it's gonna be too much of a big deal. My opponent agrees that it's not too much of a big deal. Alright, humans. Humans. Remember when humans was like one of the best decks in Modern? Boom. Easy. The format when humans was really good was a simpler time. It was. It was. And as everybody knows, simpler times are always better. Kaldheim Giant Tribal Pod win. Those are a lot of words, Shauna. you just put a lot of words right next to each other. Remember all those humans versus KCI games? Yeah, I remember KCI versus Samulet. Those were times. He's playing the We Not Humans deck. Okay. And I'm eating this wrap. We're both living the life. This hand is actually very, very close. In fact, I think I'm going to keep it. The reason for that is that we naturally found the Valakut to go alongside this Dryad, which means that even if our opponent has like a meddling mage hand, we have multiple ways of interacting with it, and we have ways to stall as well. So we can just roll over and die, right? Like if we never find another land drop, like there's ways that this just miserably backfires, but it feels like the upside is high enough that it's probably worth keeping this. Also, we hopefully get turn 2 Magus of the Moon. That would be great. Turn 1, turn 2, Rampas, kill the Magus. Play Explore. Pretty good value. Priority number 1 is sea lands, basically. And if one of those lands is like a fetch land or a basic forest, that would be even better. Vial, okay. It's a vestige. That place. Green. From 1 to dead, how likely do we think my opponent is of playing Boil? They showed me ancient cigarettes, so I guess I assume that no boils. That's a heck of a meddling mage that's gonna be coming down right here. Naming Primeval Titan. I was gonna say that I wanted to kill this before my opponent could Phantasmal Image it, but now that I drew the Ballista, I think that developing my board is just a lot better, and there's no way that my opponent can... Like, we have so many answers to Meddling Mage at this point that I don't think there's any way that my opponent can interact with all of them at the same time. Three cards, counter the draw step. Reflecting Pool, let's go. Blade Splicer! Damn. Cause I'm in too deep. Da, 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 da. Get it? It's in too deep. That, by the way, was that would have been a good attack from my opponent. I think that they missed a little bit there. I'm getting spliced. It looks like it. I think I'm gonna play these explosives on 1 here. Still holding up. Still holding up Dismember. Obviously, you know, this hand is getting hurt a little bit exactly by what I was saying earlier, which is we don't have access to we don't have access to lands, which would be definitely great to have access to. Let's see which attack my opponent's gonna make. Mantis Rider and Champion and Golem. So this is a block there, this is a block here, and we dismember this guy. Lands would be great. I wouldn't be upset if we drew some lands here. Played Reclaimer versus Banned Blink some time ago. Opponent had like 10 Golem tokens and still like, wait. Did my opponent just play a 1-drop into my onboard Engineered Explosives for 1? Avacyn's Pilgrim. I guess this plays into the guy. What's the name of the guy? But it plays into the guy. Detention, Deputy of Detention. Would be awesome to draw some shit here. Can we draw some shit? No, we can't. Okay, so we can go about this 2 different ways. I think that I'm just gonna kill the Avacyn's Pilgrim here and hope that my opponent doesn't have the 5th mana for Yorion. I mean, if otherwise, like, they can get another golem, but like that's fine. Like, we don't care about the golems. Like, the dryads kind of brick wall the golems very nicely anyway. Okay, they did find it. So I guess best draw would be like a castle or a bounce land. So then we can spend the turn. Ticking Walking Ballista up. And then take it from there. There we go. So we take Ballista up, play this as a bounce land. Bounce, play this as a bounce land. Bounce, play this as a bounce land. Bounce. Ping that one. Ping that one. Cast this one. GG's. Interesting game. Quick pack for Florahedron. Florahedron. What does this hand do? This hand plays a turn 4 Titan with any land. Turn 4 Titan with a Dryad on the draw. I think we can do better than this. And here it goes. So I think we bottom Gracer. I think we bottom Gracer. This is bad against aggro, but just got Apostle's Blessing out of Storm. Get good. Get good, house. God damn it. What are you even doing with your life? I was in a mode to 3-2. Wait, where are we up against here? It can't be Scape Shift because they would have gotten differently named lands, so it has to be Ponza. But if it's Ponza, why didn't they get a basic? Well, that's our answer. So my opponent kept a Ponza hand with turn 1 nothing, turn 2 nothing, turn 4 Blood Moon. That was my opponent's keep. And it's working out. That's how you know that this is not fair. This is just the same as when the Tron player who has like Tron on turn 5 wins the game, you know? It's just like... Oh man, I have the sneezes. Is this a wisdom situation? Can we afford to wisdom here? We take 3, 4, 5. I think we have to minus for the worm, I guess. I mean, I can tell you the boat would be kind of sick here. It's also very funny how Wizard is trying to be very careful with utility lands in Kaldheim after releasing Sanctuary and Garenbrig. Yeah, the boat would be a lot better than whatever nonsense I got right there. I hope they keep the power level and feature dual lane cycles down as well. Mana base have gotten way too good. Yeah, Triumphs. Yeah, Triumphs were dangerous. Triumphs were really, really dangerous. I think that they, honestly, I just think that they fucked up with Triumphs. We can't wait anymore, okay. This is Gruul. Two Gracer, one Dryad, Steering Sword Pact. With bulk lacks in power level, it completely compensates with style points. I mean, everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. In fact, that would have been a very good moment. Remember the time when Wix's Shadow playing 3 colors was considered ambitious? Now there's a whole pile of 4 and 5 colors. My hot take is that my Temple Guardian opponent shouldn't be able to equip to command me on turn 4 consistently. Yeah, it's possible. Also, you're talking about 2 completely different decks, right? You're talking about a 29 line deck and you're comparing it to a 19 or 16 line. How many lands? Like 17 lands? 18 lands is what Shadow decks used to play. So comparing both of them, it's kind of futile, right? Like obviously your mana is gonna suck when you're only playing 17 or 18 lands. And whenever you're playing 29, yeah, exactly. 29 lands plus Ren, exactly. Like that is exactly the reason why they play so many fucking lands, right? And this hand allows me to get lucky, which is what I need. So we're gonna try to get lucky. Gonna bottom the Explorer, which makes me a little bit sad, not gonna lie, but green source, please. Green source. ETB tapped, green source. And we're gonna be in great shape. Why is this card still in their deck? Green source. Womp womp womp. It is green. Yeah, it is green. But yeah, a green source would have allowed me to actually kill them, right? Because I have Sanho in my deck, and what we do is we make a play the green land. Oh, I guess that I mean I have packs, so yeah, it actually works out. Now it allows me to kill them. The previous turn it didn't allow me to kill them. Only a green bounce and it would have allowed me to kill them that last turn. A Midrange Turtle mana name a more iconic duo. Yeah, I know. Wait, what? Green source, please. Please let me punish my opponent! It's okay. It's okay, chat. Everything is fine. We don't need to freak out. Everything is under control. We got this. We totally got this. Lose into red-green medium cards. Classic Amulet gameplay. Yeah, just some things never change. Years go by and some things never change. Cinder Vines. The sleeves have successfully come off, chat. You know what that means? You know what that means? Oh! Womp womp womp. For those of you that don't know what's going on here, like if I had found a green source, a green bounce land, sorry. We play the bounce land, it gets untapped twice. We packed for Azusa. Go nuts. Play 3 Titans this turn. Anyway. It is the life we chose, chat. It is the life we as Amulet players have chosen. So it is only fair. Mull to 5. Die miserably. But every now and then you get to enjoy a chicken wrap with pesto vinaigrette, right? So it's all worth it. Let's go. We only play 28 lands. Yeah, we're playing Ancient Searings. We're on the play. Okay. This hand makes a lot of mana. I like making a lot of mana. I lost a 5-color Kiki combo last night. Yeah, those kind of decks are actually really bad for us. As weird as that might sound, like you don't really want to see those kind of matchups. You need pretty solid hands to beat those kind of decks. Yeah, they bring in Blood Moon, they bring in Magus of the Moon that they can court for. Like it's not great. Certainly not great. Let's Azusa first. They can mana leak these. I don't think I care too much. Growth Spiral. It's even better. So now we're gonna play this step so it doesn't trigger. And now we play this so that we can play our Amulet. We're threatening a Titan next turn. My opponent might force this, which I think it would be great for us. Yep, there we go. Pitching Udo. Jeez. So that probably means that they have another Udo? At least it's what I would assume. They can fetch creatively and ignore the moon. Yep. Yeah, they can. Force of negation. Going back on top. Omnath. Can we top the Titan, please? Please. That's a Karn. Which honestly is not even that good in this board state. We could play both if we wanted to, but that forces me to... I think I'm just gonna Karn here. And make sure that this is trading for 2 cards from my opponent's hand. Yep. Trading for another Udo. I think I'm just chilling here. I mean, if we find a Titan, we're probably going to win this game pretty easily. But we're kind of running out of time. And if they have Hour here, we are not in good shape. Well, that's good for me. So now Hour doesn't do it anymore? Oh. Fuck. Stronghold could be okay here. It's slipping away, chat. It is slipping away. Slipping away. It is slipping away. More Sanctuary? What? Get back, Udo. I mean, if we top the Titan, we win here, right? We know that one of their cards is a dead Force of negation. Can we please draw a Titan? This makes me very sad. This makes me very sad. This makes me super, 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 super sad. And now we just have to hope that they don't hit land drops. That's our strat right here. Sad face. Hoping that he lands when they are recalling every turn. Yeah, it was wishful thinking. It was wishful thinking for sure. It wasn't particularly plausible. But hey, you gotta play to your outs, I guess. All right. We're keeping this one though. Giant is what I name. You have to state it with, you know, like a very strong, very strong statement. Please don't gust me. Oh. Please don't gust me. Whoa. Thank you for the follow. Gardex. Proper sequencing. Proper sequencing. Try lands with land types were a mistake. We agree. Wholeheartedly agree. Now we're gonna get gusted. My opponent's never gonna miss a land drop. Remember when I got tired of this shit and I built a different deck, chat? Remember when I did that? Because fuck this shit. Remember when I did that? Because fuck this shit. Remember? God fucking damn it. At least it's 3 fairy instead of 5 fairy. 5 fairy we can't beat. I would have scooped to the fairy 5. Note that getting something like a Bojuka Ball or whatever doesn't really matter, right? Because they can just do that at instant speed. Concept we sideboard 1 vial for the Karn Wish. It's calling back to me. Will I accept the call? Oh man. Those were good times, man. Titan Vial was hot. Are you having fun, chat, just yet? Are you having fun? So I sure as fuck I'm having fun. What is fun? Is that something you do? Yeah, I think so. So next turn they ult Ren and they have infinite gusts, so we have this turn to resolve a Titan. You can't have Sanctuary number 4. Okay. Fuck. What do you got for me, opponent? What are you doing? Playing Omnath too? Sure. Go nuts. They go back Triumph, which cycles. That's life. Here comes the mana. I mean, to be fair, my opponent's taking a lot of game actions, so that's cool for them. They're probably having a good time. I have to assume that they're having a good time. I think I would be having a good time if I were them. And having flashbacks. Deja vu! Deja vu! Oh, okay. So we have to do Bog Ghost Quarter. Because we can't beat the Ren Emblem otherwise. But yeah, Ghost Quarter stops the Cryptic Lock here. They have a Triumph in hand. What do? They tuck with Death? When are they just domed for a bunch with this guy? Oh yeah, we're right on time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess 6. I think we're dead here though, because I think that what my opponent is doing is they're setting up our promise. Okay. Was that fun, chat? You have fun? Did you have fun? We spent like 40 minutes losing that game. That is a very effective way to get demoralized about playing Magic. How long was that match? I'm assuming that it was 40 minutes or something like that. And all of that time we were losing. All of that time. It slowly wears you down and it destroys your will to want to do that anymore. It's kind of like Lantern, but worse. Because the Lantern lock was assembled pretty quickly, actually. Sure. Celestial Colonnade. Year check. Can we do a year check? What year is it? Can we please do a year check real quick? What year is it? Both of those are terrible, and we bought on 3 Titans. Sucks. I think I'm gonna follow Sino's skill. Wow, we can give Gracer double strike? Damn. Sounds pretty good. Is that Celestial Colonnade? Hell yeah, it is. I bought all access for the next 2 weeks, thinking 1 token would get me entry in a super. Turns out you need 2 tokens. Get good, house. Get good, house. Try to tempt my opponent with a field activation here. Wait, it worked? Holy shit, it worked. And they suspiciously get a basic plains. What could that mean? I'm not hasting, opponent. I am attacking though. I'm not hasting, but you know that I'm attacking. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that bluff to pay off. I'll take it though. Do they have another Field of Ruin? Uh-oh, no field. Tapped 1 too many. There we go. Pass the turn. Unfortunate that now it's strictly incorrect for us to attack because my opponent could have a shark and they would be getting in there for 2 damage for no reason. It's all about the tiny edges. Opponent puts 2 cards on top. Very lucky. Very lucky. They're literally playing a mana base from 3 or 4 years ago. I mean, I'm doing this anyway, so might as well do this now. Remember when Snowlands were an aesthetic and non-necessity? Oh man, I don't even remember anymore. Those do sound like great times though. Getting there, Sumbos. You get a buff. Now you're bigger. I guess you're not bigger, but you are more skilled with a sword. Or whatever double strike means. You can do like That's how a zombie attacks. We all know that. Zombie attack. Remember one time I did that at PTQ playing Jeskai and Control, got a game loss, caused the submitted basics, but not a snow covered. Well, that's just stupid. We got a path? Fuck yeah. Good job, Gracer. All of this thanks to good old Gracer. Bailing me out here. Opponent trading cards. How many cards down are they whenever they make that exchange? Like pathing they're -2 cards. Because like I get the 2/2 again, and I also get the land. Oh. Sup? What's up over there? All of these attack my opponent. Double strike that one. Big shark. Remember when I said I didn't want to attack because of the big shark? Those were good times. Prime time. Definitely Vesuva, and I guess we're getting Valakut. I guess I should have forced there. I should have backed it there, I mean. Yeah, I guess I should have backed it, because like if we find the Dryad, we just win, right? I was playing around force, but I can't really play around force. Detention Sphere. Okay. So now I'm gonna pact at the end of my opponent's turn. 4 damage. Oops, I missed the block. Whoops. It was a mixed click. I was definitely going to throw a Gracer under the bus there. EOT Summoner's Pact? I guess I should have gotten a second Dryad there, actually. I just think that... No, but they can't have Cryptic, right? Yeah, maybe I made a mistake here. Maybe I fucked this up. Maybe I should have gone another Titan. And then the next Titan just gets the Dryad. They are paying costs. Opponents? You need help? Do you need help, OP? I wonder if they're playing Mystic Sanctuary in their Plains Double Fortress Celestial Carnate deck. There's no way they're not playing Sanctuary, right? Blue, white, control. Dude, with fucking the Tension Sphere. That's so old school. The Tension Sphere. God damn. That's such a classic, too. My opponent is a person of taste. My opponent is a person of taste. Love to see it. Love to see it. In before Azorius Charm. I mean, almost in before Miss Landrop, I'll tell you that. Almost in before Miss Landrop. Let's play this. Opt and Zero Visions? I don't know, opponent. I don't know. No, opponent. That's not it. That's not it, OP. That's not it. So we can play around Path to Exile here. I think I want to... I think I'm not going to. We can Path here if they want. Sweet. That's one less path that I have to deal with. Oh, I tapped the wrong land. Whoops. Radiant Fountain, or I'm just gonna get Sanctuary, just a bounce land. Can we kill them by copying the colony with Vesuva? Yeah, I've done that multiple times. It really is a lot of fun. Oh, yeah. We're done here. Done we are. I would like to see my opponent's mana base. They're probably, I am guessing they're playing 22 or 23 lands and they have 4 opts and like 2 or 3 Serum Visions. Guarantee that that's their mana base. Three and 2. We lost against just getting bullied over and over again by Omnath decks. Oh no, we lost in 2 and 3 minutes here. What was this against? Oh, that was Gruul. Yeah, that's right. That's funny. I think this is just what I'm gonna be playing. We went 3-1 today in the prelim. Just went 3-2 in the league, which is not great, but I think I like the deck. I like my plans. I feel like it attacks the metagame fairly well. It has a couple of holes, but they're not like particularly popular matchups anyway. So it's kind of okay. Like nobody's playing Mill anymore. We're probably 0% to win against Mill. Nobody plays Gruul anymore. We're not 0% to beat Gruul, but it's pretty close to it. I mean, it's the same problem as always, right? Like Aether Gust. Always the same problem. So how popular do I think that Aether Gust is gonna be? Because I think that like my Reclaimer list is fine. Where is it? We played the league with this Green White Reclaimer list in between rounds of the prelim, and it was also okay. So it's a matter like if I want to beat Aether Gust, I should be playing this deck, and we did showcase in that league why this deck beats Aether Gust a lot more reliably than Amulet does. And by that I mean this deck beats Aether Gust and Amulet doesn't. But yeah, I don't know. I'll probably think about it a little bit too much. But would you still splash red in big events? It's possible. Like I have been beating the Omnath decks pretty reliably with the 4 relic plan. It's okay. And again, I just think that you're naturally advantaged in that matchup. So if you really want to, you know, make sure that you're gonna win it, you can add the boils. But boils are also a lot easier to beat when you're prepared for them. It still doesn't mean that, you know, the Omnath players can beat the boys reliably, you know, but como verías de meter la segunda aparición, está ahí. Second apparition is chilling right here. I think second apparition is good. I like it. I don't think I want it in the main deck, but I think in the sideboard it's perfectly fine. I don't know. It's probably gonna be like a gut thing where I just wake up that day and I'm like, yeah, I guess that Reclaimer it is, or I guess that Amulet it is. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Take care and bye bye.